Gas that shit in Louis.
From the 757 to the 713, well, you know we stay whipping through the streets. Some will call it swinging bang, some will call it slow ride. I just call it cruising to the beat.
It's the Cruising Podcast.
Cruising to the beat.
Da, 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 da. It's the Cruising Podcast.
Cruising to the
Da, 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 da.
Yo! Welcome back. This is Bright. Welcome back to the show, man. What's good, y'all? We are here. Yes, it is Wednesday, July 31st. This is the last day of July. And I would like to say where you can find the Cruising Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere you can find your podcast needs. That's where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you can find latest updates of the show is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast. Also on Twitter at Nicetown Finest. Yo, what's goody? If this is your first time listening, we are back. So, it's been a pretty interesting week. I will have to say that. I have to be completely honest. Full disclosure. This can get a little interesting, okay? And yes, I'm wearing a tank because it's hot as hell, and also I'm a gangster. You know what I'm saying? I've been putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? Putting in a little work. You know, so I thought I'd show off the workload. No, I'm joking. It's mostly because it's hot. But hopefully everybody's doing well, man. Last week we had a bunch of rain hit Houston literally every single day. And I mean every single day it was raining, okay? Every day. And I got sick on Wednesday. And when I say Wednesday, it rained for probably 24 hours. It will be light rain, hard rain, and then go right back to drizzling. But it will be raining constantly. I'm not joking. I wish I was exaggerating. I'm pretty sure it rained. Like, I probably worked maybe 9 to 10 hours that day. And literally the whole 9 to 10 hours it rained. And so I ended up getting sick. I started feeling sick on my way home after I was done my route. Actually, it was kind of crazy. Like, as soon as I was done my route, I could feel shit start building up at the top on the roof of my mouth, and I was like, "Oh, we're getting sick here. Here we go." I ended up going to the gym, which was fine. I made it through the gym workout, and then when I got home, like as soon as I turned my car off, I had a certain rush of just cold hit my body. Like my whole body said, "Yo, we're here now, so we're going to do this for you. Oh, you relaxed? We're relaxing now. Okay, cool. Here's some cold for you. Pow, right in the face." And my whole entire body literally had a chill for a very long time. And I was scared for a second because I won't say it never happened before, but this was kind of like, is this because I'm 35 and I'm getting a little old? You know what I'm saying? Is this the thing? Because that hit me like I don't even know how it hit. I couldn't even tell you how it just smacked me, and it sucked all of the butts. And I know it sounds crazy. Like my coworkers think I'm crazy for this, and this is fine. But if you know me personally, this is me. I guess telling you guys. This is my diary entry to you guys. I'd rather be very hot than very cold. Well, I'll choose being hot over cold any freaking day of the week. Okay. And so what happened is that I was probably under maybe 3 covers, sweated through all them bad boys. I went to work that day, and once again it was raining the whole day. So I had to put on a hoodie and a jacket all at the same time because I was not warming up whatsoever. Probably my doctor friends would probably tell me you're an idiot. That's like pretty much your hypothermia or something crazy like that. Because Andrew, you're dumb and you refuse to go to doctors. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. And I had a headache. I survived those days though, man. I will have to say. Yeah, I mean, I mean, not barely, but like Sunday, I went to sleep until about 9 o'clock that day, and I mean from like 9 to 9 p.m. Um, I went so Saturday night or Saturday night slash Sunday morning. It's easy like Sunday morning. Sorry, my bad. I saw and I will be talking about this. I'm just so make sure that this is also an announcement mixed with what I did on that night. Um, this is a huge announcement. Friday, there will be a full spoiler review of Deadpool and Wolverine. Friday, there will be a full spoiler of Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm going to say it one more time so we can understand. Friday, the day after Thursday, the day before Saturday, there will be a full spoiler review of Deadpool and Wolverine. And so I'm just letting you know that's what I did between those hours. I never have gone to the movies, not matinee, and it was actually pretty chill. Um, I knew I was like getting sick, so like I had my popcorn ready. I had some soda, and I was like, look, I already know I'm probably not going to be eating anything tomorrow. I already pretty much shut down all my own plans for that day, and yeah, I went to sleep the whole day, the whole day. I've never. I don't even think I left the room until like 8 o'clock, just to piss, and then we woke up, and then continued on with my sleep, and that sucked. I'm not gonna lie, that's literally the worst feeling. I don't like that. It's like one of my off days, so it's just like now I only have literally 24 hours of just. I mean, I guess you could say it was relaxing, but at the same time, I was on like what I mean, I was dying too all at the same time. All of it sucked. I just have to say, I had a headache too, and I drank some water. I was doing all this, that, and the third. It was just that headache wasn't going away. It was like, nah, dog, we here to stay, baby. We are here to stay. So it just sucked. Like just getting it really is really me getting back on track with my health. I went to the gym Tuesday. Went to the gym on Tuesday. Got a pretty good workout in. Went to the gym today. Got a pretty good workout in too. I'm just scared to go and exert way too much energy because I already know that shit will come in a second wave like nobody's business. I already know it. I know this for a fact, and that's why I wasn't taking any chances. So yeah, that sucked. That was not fun. I don't like being sick like that, man. Summer cold too. It was a cold. It was a nasty cold, but it was scary. It was scary because I thought maybe it might have been a flu. If I didn't warm up by like a certain time, I was definitely going to go to the doctors. I promise. I maybe 45% promise I would have went to the doctors. Let's just be real. But yeah, I was super cold though. Like it just, and I couldn't warm up at all. Anything I tried, it just would not warm me up. I just would stay just freezing, and I mean like shaking, freezing. It was weird. It felt like I was in like the Arctic Circle or something. I was surprised I didn't leave with like frostbite or anything, but I was also sweating. So it was like I was freezing, but at the same time I was sweating. Sounds like a fever, but I didn't feel like I had a fever. I don't know. Who knows? I'm good now, kind of in a way. I can talk on longer periods of times. That was also the problem why I didn't have the podcast is because I couldn't I was getting out of breath talking to people. So I was just like, yo, we're not gonna do this. we're not gonna do this. And yeah, so I'm just glad that I'm just don't go out into the rain without a plan. I went out there with a plan. What I should have did was bring a extra set of hoodie. I don't even know if that would have worked out. I don't know, but it just sucks, man. And of course, all the places that I walk into, since we're in summertime here in Texas, is everybody's like everywhere, every business I go to too, every like apartment building that I go in service, they're all cold as hell. So like I'm leaving pretty much warm climate with water all over me and walking into cold, very, very Arctic temperatures. So that was probably a combination of a lot of things. I also having allergies. I have all this, that, and the third. I have a lot of things going on with my body, man. It is what it is. But we're good. You know what I mean? I'm here. I'm talking to you guys. I'm very, very excited to talk to y'all. I'm excited about this weekend. I'm going to this Bell County Comic Con, dog. I'm excited. Yeah, I got my Funko Pop of Michelangelo ready for Kevin. Hopefully, Kevin Eastman will sign it for you, boy. I might even bring my first edition Last Ronin if I can find it somewhere. I gotta find it. Well, I gotta look for it and then find it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I already got my shirt picked out. I'm ready to rock. Y'all understand? I'm a nerd. I'm about to nerd out, baby. Woo! Oh, we're past 10 minutes, but I'm about to nerd the fuck out. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, man. I'm glad it was last week and not this week, because that would have definitely sucked all the asses. I ain't gonna lie to you. Also, Tuesday I started hitting tennis ball again. Coming out of retirement, baby. Yeah, we got to come out of retirement, man. We got to, man. I got to make another run at it. You know what I'm saying? Got to make one more run at it. One more run. But no, I didn't know I could get rusty that bad of rust playing tennis. Yo, due to changes in devices, yo, we are getting rid of this bullshit, dog. This is stupid. So that means it changed the mic. Yep. It didn't even turn off. That's the crazy part. Interesting. Whatever. But yeah, we were if it broke right there, y'all, I'm sorry. Riverside is a piece of shit. And they just probably just switched the whole recording. And hopefully it stays within the same recording, but and yeah, man, so I started playing tennis again, man. I did not know that I could get rusty playing this sport, man. I love this sport, and I just forgot, like, oh, you need to continue to play it to not look like you're a complete fucking amateur. And I think I spiked the ball into the ground at least 20 times before I got my first serve, even to go over even to touch the net. It was the weirdest feeling ever. Like I've never done that ever. Like I never done that before. I've spiked it into the ground. I'll get it twisted, but not that many times in a row. But comes with the territory, man. If you don't play for a long time, Andrew's not gonna come back being Andre Agassi. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I want to be like that. That'd be great, but it's gonna take some time to get back into this sport, man. It's just it was my piece. I keep forgetting, like, you gotta figure out what your piece is at this point, and that was it, man. I really, really found a lot of peace being out there. I was frustrated. I'm not gonna lie, it was frustrating to not be able to do what I normally can do on the tennis courts. But once I hit my last serve and it felt amazing, I was like, all right, all right, we're figuring it out. It takes time. Everything, just like everything in life, takes time. It's up to you to stick with it. It's up to you to to fight through it. It's up to you to make sure that you are the one that is in control, you know what I mean, of the situation. You know, you got to make sure that if you're trying to take time with anything that you love, like that's literally what happens. So you're passionate about something, you love something, or maybe someone, who knows. But it all things in life doesn't just come together at one time. You know, it doesn't come together and just, you know, it's easy. You know what I mean? It's not easy like Sunday morning. I wish it was, because if it was, man, I'll be on a woo, woo, ha. I wouldn't be working at this place, but I wouldn't be working in 90-degree heat every day. I mean, over 100 some odd degrees heat every day. Well, I probably would be, actually. Never mind, I would be, because I'd be playing tennis. Yeah, man, it would be. I mean, it would be nice to just get back out there, play a few tournaments here and there. That's really the goal right now. I think that's the biggest way I'm probably gonna be able to lose weight too. It helped me get back in shape, is to have a goal in mind, and the goal in mind right now is try to get back in tournaments and see what I can do. You know what I mean? It's really where we're getting at right now. Yeah, I'm 35, and yeah, I'm still athletic as shit. I'm thinking I just need to, get my knees fixed, get my back fixed, get a backiotomy, and I think we'll be fine. All right. So, but nah, really gonna take it slow, and see where we go from there, man. I know I still got a bad back. I know I still got my knees are starting to hurt a little bit, but this is the only way. I mean, we're just gonna get it. We're gonna get it popping. Yeah, that's just what it is. I'm in, like I tell y'all, man. I'm just grateful that I can get back out on that court and just feel it again. Like, just feel that anxiousness, like yeah, like that nervousness. I love just, whoo, man, just the feel of the racket, man. It's just, y'all understand, like that feeling when I get on the tennis court and just bounce the ball, just the smell of the tennis balls walking as I'm walking in, and like, yeah, I just and to tell you all the truth, like I miss the sound. This is, I know it's weird. All right, so I don't judge me. All right, so I'm just gonna ask you guys not to judge me. You know what I mean? Take me as I am. You know what I mean? Take me as I am, as who I am and what I give. But I miss the sound of, like, when I walk into a tennis tennis facility, even country clubs, or tennis, of course, tennis parks and things like that. And I'm sitting here and I can just hear tennis balls getting hit the whole time. The smell of tennis balls. You know what I'm saying? Just the feeling of, like, yo, everybody's competitive here. Like, we're about to get real competitive here. And you by yourself. You on an island. So remember, you on this island. And I'm just sitting here like, you're the only one you can depend on that court. Nobody coming to save you. What we gonna do? We gotta make sure that, and I like that fear. I guess it's weird. I guess when I'm not in the moment, I hate it. But at the same time, when I'm out of it and I'm looking from the outside looking in, I'm like, I miss that fear. I really do. I miss, like, every shot counts. Every time you swing that racket, it counts for something. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't none of these things are just, you miss by an inch, you miss by an inch, you get an inch is you winning or losing. That's how much it is. And you got to also know that you can't control someone's line calls. You can't, like, just the everything. Just in case people don't know, for tennis players out there, especially if you're an amateur, there are no line judges. You are the line judge. So you have to be able to trust your own eyes next to someone else's eyes not screwing you over. Like, you have to put your trust in someone that they're going to play with some integrity. So I'm sitting here in my mind, I'm just like, oh, I miss that feeling. I miss it. I miss it very much. I love that feeling. I didn't, I miss it. Like, I had to leave it for a second. I think I just needed to step back and just be like, damn, I miss this. Like when I watched Coco go through the US Open, I'm just like, yo, I miss that part. I miss that part of just grinding, just to know that those times that I spent just grinding, it's like when everybody else was asleep, I was working type shit, and I was playing, and because I'm not gonna lie, I was playing catch up. I was behind the eight ball as soon as I stepped on that court. I knew I was. I knew some of these, and like most of the kids I played, especially in Virginia, most of the kids I played are like country club kids. Like they've been holding the racket since like 3 years old. They've been swinging a tennis racket since three. I've been shooting a bat. Like you put them on a basketball court with me, they're in trouble. And you put me on a tennis court with them, I'm in trouble. But there's a difference. Is that I got a dog in me. I got this dog that like don't like to lose. That hates losing. Hates it with every fiber in his being. He hates losing, and he's going to try to frustrate you. He's going to try to hit every shot with intention to win the point. Like that's pretty much that was probably my problem. I never set up points, but I'm just putting it out there, man. Like find your fear. Find that I know people be like, man, yo, you passionate. No, that fear of failure for some reason is like, damn, that feels good. It's weird. I know. It's y'all like, what? Yeah, it's weird. When you play sports, there's like a real fear of just failing. There's a real fear of just like, oh man, we can lose right here. And that's it. That's it. And you're gonna be pissed, but at the same time, you're gonna be like, damn. It's like, and then that moment after where it's just like, damn, it's over. Damn, I was just getting started, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, it's just really, damn, man. This is why the podcast how I would describe it to people from now on is Nerd Jock, because this is my life, dog. Like I play sports and I watch comic book movies and animes and all the rest of this stuff. I also watch hood drama. Don't get it twisted. I watch some hood shit. I also like to watch some I ain't gonna lie, I like some romantic things. But this is why I always call it Nerd Jock, because I was always the nerd was always put on the back burner for a lot of my life. But at the same time, like I've been playing sports all my life. I've been a sports player all my life, and I wish I wish that I combined those two together for myself. I think that would have been cool. I ain't gonna lie. I think that would be pretty sweet actually. But yeah, man. And I also like this new wave of like what I like is this new wave of these dudes, these athletes, like actually coming out and talking about being nerds and things. Y'all see, yeah, man. I don't understand how big of a difference that makes in certain kids' lives, man. I really don't think people understand that. Like that makes a huge difference to where some of these kids can now relate to some of their favorite athletes. Like, yo, you like what? And we can actually. It feels like they make it more personable now. Now it seems like I can sit here and have a conversation with Jamal Williams about animes. Like I can do that, and then just we're cool. You know what I mean? Like we can have. I just love it, man. Oh my goodness. I think that's yeah. Nerd Jock. That's exactly what it is. Sorry, my bad, y'all. I was going down memory lane for a second. I know y'all are like, man, this dude is weird. Yeah, I am weird. I like to get weird with it sometimes. All right. Shit. Don't look at me. Hey, you look at yourselves. All right. Don't look at me. Look at yourselves. All right. You like to do weird. You like to get a little weird. So do I. No, it's okay. Get weird. That's how I feel about it. But hey, man. So yeah, I was going to talk about like kind of a mental health checkup, but I pretty much gave y'all a mental health checkup. So, I'm okay though. I'm good, man. It's just I'm focused. That's pretty much where it is right now. My mental health is straight focused, straight in grind mode. We're about to start putting out so much more on social media. Like I said, like this Patreon, like we're doing. I'm not joking around about the Patreon. We're going to get this popping. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to do is just get it rolling, And if you guys want to sign up to the Patreon, please go sign up to it at Cruising Podcast. It's only $3 a month if you guys get a chance. You know what I'm saying? I know it's me begging a little bit. Yes, begging. I ain't gonna lie. I'm begging. Please, please. It helps pot. But no, yeah, actually kind of begging. If you guys some spare change. I mean, it's like change that you can find inside you see cushions. It's okay. I love you anyway. But I do want to talk about just for 2 seconds about The Chi. Um, this show's good as fuck. Why is this show not talked about enough? Like, here's my deal: is that if you were my friend and you're not the one that told me about The Chi, I want you to revoke your friendship from me. Like, if you watched The Chi and you told not this guy, the media guy that that, hey, Andrew, you might want to go check out The Chi. Like, 7 years ago, because I started the podcast. Oh, by the way, just in case I know. Sorry. I know me, man. I mean, if you've been listening to podcasts by now, you already know. Listen. The podcast has been going on for 6 years now. July 23rd, when I should have said this. But it's been 6 years since the podcast has been going, dog. Woo! Let's go. Yes, the podcast has been going on for 6 years. That's longer than me being in high school. Yeah, me being in high school. Yeah, I was only there for 4. Okay, just letting you guys know. That's longer than any relationship that I've been in. That's almost as close to inches of things. I mean, that 6 years, man. We've been going on for 6 years of the pod. I'm very, very, very happy about this, man. I started this. I started this. I started this. That's all I can say. I started this. It's crazy. Like, and it's just been me. You know what I mean? It's the crazy part. Like, we started this, and it's been a big part of my life now. Like, it has opened up a lot of avenues. Like, opened up to meet new people too, man, and me stop being damn shy in public sometimes. But I need to get better at promoting myself. I mean, promoting not just myself, but also promoting the podcast, like, for sure. So, we're going to do better at that, though. We're going to get there. We're getting there, baby. So, just wanted to let y'all know, my bad. I never forget. And last week was so weird that, like, I was like, damn. So 6 years has been great, man. It's been a great 6 years. Cheers to another 6. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to talk about The Chi for just 2 seconds, though, for sure. I'm going back to it. Like I said, if you are my friend and didn't tell me anything about it, you just lost a friend. Just let me know. Also, this show, I'm not gonna lie, it's a great show. Great writing, great acting. Even like the kids growing up, that everybody, like, I liked how the story kind of got shifted to Emmett. Hold on one second. Like how the story got kind of shifted to Emmett a little bit, but it is what it is. And people coming really in and out of the show for any type of reason behind the scenes of the show. But that's not what we're going to talk about. The only thing that bothers me about this show, and this happens, and I don't want to say this in the wrong way, but it seems like this happens all the time with especially Black productions, is that the fucking time slips that happen in this show. It's like the timing of a lot of things don't fucking add up. Like, certain people, like, being in certain situations, like, one dude, like, I'm not going to spoil it, of course. But one of the things is, like, this person they wanted to kill was doing some things inside of this club. Like, they were having this thing going on, and like, everybody was in one place, and then cuts to the scene of the person that's about to be killed in probably a completely different setting, but like one of the people from the scene before that was in the party with everyone ended up being the one at his club ready to shoot him and kill him. And I'm like, How the fuck did that make any sense? And no one noticed? Like no one at the party said, "Hey, where's A at? Where did they go?" Like that made zero sense to me. I'm sorry. I mean, I could have got some type of context like, "Hey, this person about to leave. Like, hey, I'm leaving. You guys have a great day." Blah blah blah. Like that never happened. Never, never happened. And I'm just sitting there watching. I'm just like, "Fuck! Like, what the fuck happened? What did I miss? What did I miss?" So, yeah, man, it was so weird because you think that you missed something, but you didn't. And then, like, when they suddenly write off characters, it's just like they just write them off. They're gone. No explanation. Kind of an explanation. They give you kind of an explanation that makes zero fucking sense. But you sit there watching, just like that makes zero sense. Because of the episode before, and now all of a sudden, just suddenly they're gone. Okay, I guess I gotta believe that bullshit. I got it's just it seems like it's always a weird time lapse on the shows and things. I just wish they do better at that. That's the only thing I have a problem with. But everything else is gripping, man. I really don't see any more seasons from this show. They got one more season. I think they got one more. I think this next season is probably going to be their last for sure. These kids definitely made a living off this show, which is awesome. Yeah, everyone made a living off this show. A lot of people came off of it. Sorry, a lot of people came off this show and are doing doing big things hopefully. So and they deserve to because there's so much great acting in this show, so much. I would not be surprised if Duda is an English actor. He plays very well as it, and he plays very well as the hood guy with the suit on. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's the British guy in this show. And because if he's not, I'm trying to guess better. I'm trying to guess these British actors better. Sorry. I'm trying to because that's that's the black jobs that these guys are taking. Okay, all right, that's the jobs that us African Americans should be having, but we have a British invasion invading us through cinema. You know what I mean? I will stand for it because they're really good fucking actors. They're really good at their job. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. They're really good at this shit. So I guess us American actors need to step up. Yes, us American actors. I'm just putting it out there. I mean, I have an uncredited role on a news telecast, putting on sunglasses. Just putting it out there. Just letting you guys know. In Philadelphia, there's a time where Andrew Cruz was on the news trying on sunglasses with a Philly baseball shirt on. Yeah, buddy. Just let it be known. I don't have a SAG card or anything. I will not be doing autographs yet, but just letting you know, a lot of Americans in Philadelphia on Channel 6 News, just putting it out there, I was on it. Okay, I was on it, putting on some sunglasses, trying them on, getting people ready for the summertime heat. Okay, what we thought was heat in the summertime, but they had definitely not been to fucking Texas. So, with that, I would like to say that is the show for today. If you guys want to go check out even more episodes, please go check them out on Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere you can find podcast needs. That's where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you can find latest updates to the show, like shorts and clips and things like that, and maybe some gym pics, things like that. You can go to at Cruising Podcast and also on Spot and also on Twitter, Nice Down Finest, and please leave us 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. And I wish you could let me know how you're doing, but they took that away from me. So just leave a comment on the pod. Let me know how you're doing. On the actual episode, you can leave a comment. Let me know how you're doing on there. I can't ask the question, but you can still let me know how you're doing, baby. So with that, and also please go sign up for Patreon. You guys will not be disappointed. Had 2 new episodes. We're talking about the one of the episodes is talking about not Mr. Beast. The fuck's that dude's name? Dr. Disrespect situation. And how it pissed me off. And also there was another one. Political one. There's a political one. Just pretty much like if you guys need to know what Patreon is really just my own Patreon's more controversial, to say the least. Yeah, it's more controversial. We'll keep it there. It's more controversial. You have to pay $3 a month to see more controversy. So, and also probably more conspiracy. Who knows? Maybe you won't know until you check it out. Just put it out there. So with that, I would like to say, love you guys. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I'll catch you guys later. Deuces!